This is iLLANOiZE Radio with Biko, iLLANOiZE Jones, and Pretty Riot going down right now.
As always, we bring you guys some of the illest guests from around the city and globe. And today he makes his return. We got the homie Sprado in the building.
You heard. What's the word? What's the word? Oh, we clapping.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He joined the clap. I think he's the first one to ever join the clap.
Yeah,
everybody just sits there
back
like,
and
wow.
watch.
They embrace the clap. He joined the clap. He clapped for himself.
He joined the clap.
He clapping for himself.
He
He
said,
said, are we clapping for me?
You got to.
Clap for me too.
For real, let me join in. You feel
I
me?
love the clap, bro.
Now, we gonna jump straight into it, my
Like, you're like a
brother.
historian here now. Like you're here.
Yeah.
Like, you've been here.
He said a historian.
Like he's fam. Like he's
He's alumni.
Yeah, he's
I
alumni.
don't want to
Yeah,
call
I
him a
know.
historian.
Yeah, like you know
Alumni,
what I mean.
that's better.
Look.
Yeah, Joe, that's the
He
jack.
talking about historians.
I'm Mr. Jack, okay?
People that work in the museums.
Look, he got the glasses on. He all articulate now. His story.
Articulate.
Pardon me.
Martin. Then he put a T in it. How you put a...
You gotta put the
All right.
place on the bottom of your nose.
Now you
feel me?
need some of
Like-
them Ray J joints.
Need some of the Ray J.
Oh, no.
Flip them down.
Them look expensive, okay?
Oh,
Look, my insurance paid for this.
them fair joints.
For real.
God, that's them.
Now, you recently was under the alias J.
Yeah.
Sprado.
Yeah,
What
man.
made you drop the J?
It's just easier to say Sprado, man. Simple as that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Understandable.
Because I'm
But
like,
to make it more complicated, I'm gonna say some stuff like I'm on the new path now. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the new journey. Nah,
I'm getting a little
Getting
older, a little
grown.
mature.
right. You know, I'm getting a
Had
little more
to drop
mature.
the J.
I had to do
Right.
The J
The
was
J was
just,
too, you
it
know.
was,
it was like young, young and little.
The J,
Right.
the
Had to drop
J and the John
J.
in between the Sprado kind of threw people
You know
off.
what I'm saying? Nah.
But no, real
we-
talk, it fits you in general. You know, it definitely fits you. And Sprado is a very, I mean, Jay Sprado was a unique name, but
Yeah.
just Sprado
Yeah.
in general is easier, bro. It rolls off the
Right.
tongue easy.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to like tell people my Instagram like J.Sprado when I could just say Sprado. You feel me?
Y'all hear that?
You know what I'm saying?
It was
He
so
just gave
smooth.
he just gave you the
A few
Instagram
gems
too.
for the
Now
you know what I'm
speaking
saying?
on Instagram, you know, I noticed you don't be on Twitter. Why?
Man, it's low key, like I ain't even got no answer for that, bro. I just like
I feel
Instagram
like
better, but I
the
do
go-to for everybody.
Yeah,
now.
Instagram to go
Instagram
to,
just easier. My Instagram up now, so it's just
Yeah.
like
but Twitter. I'm
I feel
gonna
like
put you on
Twitter is
game
for
with
people
Twitter.
that like to talk a lot like me.
I don't know how to
hold on.
use Twitter,
Wait,
bro.
let me put them on game on the professional side.
Yeah.
Twitter is a platform where that's where pretty much the platforms come after you. Like, for instance,
These are
blogs. They're going to tweet you on Twitter. They're not going to come to your Instagram and at you.
Right.
They're going to come to your Twitter first like, hey, go watch this video from @Sprado or, you know, things like that. So you're going to catch the business side of things on Twitter.
Okay.
Now, Instagram is a plus because that shows you, and that's where the venues gonna go and see who you are and things
Right.
of that nature. But honestly, Twitter is the business.
Yeah, I ain't even changed my name on Twitter yet.
You did, and I'm like,
I'm
it's still Jay
still
Sprado music.
Sprado music, bro. Hey, I'm finna low key get on there. Like,
Hey, I'm
Like
just trying
right
to let
now.
you know, man. Like,
Nah,
Twitter
that's-
is definitely where the business is handled
yeah,
at.
that's real. I appreciate you telling me that. I just don't know how to work Twitter, to be honest.
It's so simple.
It's a
You
little-
just
it's a
open
little
it up and
complicated.
tweet. No,
You know what?
it's
I
really
kinda
easy.
get
Cause some
It's not that you-
stuff come down to be like tweets, and then other stuff comes down.
It's a little
to be like,
confusing.
It's
yeah,
boring.
It's like I
It's
don't know.
boring.
It's
Yeah,
boring.
it's
too.
boring. It's
Instagram is busting,
Yeah.
bro.
Plus,
like
Instagram
everything
is
on your
busting.
time.
That's because Instagram is all visuals.
Yeah,
And Twitter, you have
visuals
to
and-
read.
That's why it's all visual, so you get to see like a little more than just to
Yeah.
read the. You feel me?
Right.
I'm offended for the Twitter army.
I
think it's just because I talk a lot.
Hey,
So,
you be on Twitter going crazy, but it'd be good. It'd be good
Yeah, it'd be
content.
good. Yeah,
so,
you know, I just be talking
but that's
shit.
one thing I definitely want to alert you on, my brother. I'm like, man, Sprado do not be on Twitter at all. I'm like, I hate when I post his new video and he don't see it.
Low key, though. Low key, that's crazy.
It's like I just took my time to do this write up and he don't even see it.
You just put me on game, though, bro. I'm finna
niggas get mad because you don't retweet.
No, not
Right.
even.
That's what Biko said. He's like,
wanna
retweet. retweet.
Right.
I just put my hard-earned time
You
in.
ain't even on
tweet
Twitter
this
and see
man.
this retweet I post.
Niggas looking at the phone like,
He liked it. He liked the post on Instagram, but he didn't retweet it though. He didn't retweet it though.
don't let it show that you know it be showing that you view stuff now. So
Well, Twitter don't do that though.
He saw the tweet,
Twitter
but
don't
he
do
didn't.
that. Nope.
No, Twitter ain't up there.
then I
yet.
need to get on Twitter.
No, Twitter
Look.
just know what. Look.
He said, "Look, I didn't get
Hell
up to it." No, they know when you get the DMs though.
Oh,
Don't
man.
just drop them
Ain't
DMs
no
though.
sliding.
Now,
Yeah.
you know, with the name change, I know for sure, you know, that was a career turning point for you as well. When did this career turning point happen for you?
In April when I met my dog T Taylor, man. You know what I'm saying? Which he over here in the building. Hey, yo, T Taylor. Hey. That's my big brother, man, for real. His birthday was just, you know what I'm saying, yesterday.
Happy belated birthday, T. Taylor.
Happy belated.
Nah, it was the
Happy
day
birthday.
before yesterday. I lied.
But happy belated then.
Belated.
But nah, that's when it changed though for me, man. He really, you know, took me under his wing and believed in my music.
What has he taught you the most?
Just to be myself and like, you know what I'm saying, myself is enough. You feel me? Just continue to be myself and continue to show the world who I am and continue to go hard, work hard, you know what I'm saying? T one of the hardest working people I know, you feel me? And I definitely got more grind from being around him. Like I want to get up and do more.
Bro, I
like,
see you
hit the
everywhere.
Stools, you know what I'm
Hey, yo,
saying? Yeah.
that's the crazy part because I remember the first day you sat right in this chair,
Yep.
and then to see you after that, and it's like he
Wow.
been going
It's like
up.
we watched him grow.
Grow. It's like you watched
Like-
him grow up, like you know.
Yeah,
What I mean?
Yeah, I went and got a tattoo on my neck.
Bro, you got the
like you came back.
Hey, I'm
Look, you came back a grown man.
Yeah,
Like what's like the maturity like from the first time you came here to now, like
Because
what
that was
has
honestly
changed?
just a few months
Man,
ago.
I
That was
I
a few
feel
months
it.
ago.
Yeah, like literally like a few months ago.
That was a few months ago, if we're being honest.
It's been going up quick. I mean, I know it's been quick, but I just feel like I'm more mature. I'm more polished now. You know what I'm saying? I really know what I want to do now. Like,
How do you maintain humility? Because I know a lot of artists, when they grow very fast, it goes to their head quick. But I feel like you remain very humble throughout your whole process. Like, how do you maintain that?
I mean, I always been like, I go to all these shows, all these showcases, venues, and everything, and I support everybody. You know what I'm saying? And coming from where I was, where I had just hit the scene, like nobody knowing my music or anything like that. Like, I think that's what keeps me humble, is like starting from the bottom and knowing what it takes to get further. And I'm still not even there yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still grinding.
You got peace for this shit for you.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
all peach
I get it lined up now too.
Oh my god!
Hey. Hey, you know the Swiss blade they pull out? Yeah, I'll be like,
You
put
think
the,
you grown?
yeah, I put the cream, on there. You feel me?
He be like
All
that
that,
with his chin
the
up.
phone
Like,
drink. Yeah, get it. Hey, get that. I'll just be like, hey, bro, you look.
You forgot
missed
me
the
right
spot,
here.
man. You feel me?
you like, hey.
Oh,
I
God.
wanted to connect a little bit over here.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit.
Now,
feel
you
me?
know, I want to mention this to you as well.
Right.
Our very first interview.
I like how he be getting serious. Like, I don't know what my man be getting serious. No, you got to, though. You got to have it.
That's what we
All
got. Everybody got their roles. Everybody
Right.
got their roles. You feel me?
And y'all know exactly
Even
when to
goofy.
just be like. All right, along with sound,
Oh man,
right?
you gonna make me a meme, bro? You gonna turn me into a damn meme out there?
Too late.
No, that's teamwork though. Y'all got that unity, bro. I already do it. I just be peeping it like.
Hey, that's love, though. You
Yeah.
should be.
Because he get mad, we don't let him do him.
No, I don't. No,
And y'all in here doing sponsors too?
No.
not yet.
This was.
That's just alcohol brand.
I was
Yeah,
about to say, yeah.
Not
this-
yet. It's coming soon, but
I'm
not
already
yet.
knowing, bro.
Now, you know, our very first interview was Chanel True.
Yes.
And after our interview, I hit up Chanel True for another interview. But you know what she told me?
What?
She say, no. You know what? Reach out to Sprado. That boy cold.
Yeah.
So she put me in tune with you.
She did.
And from her putting me in tune with you, it's just I see the growth, all that. So how is it to have, you know, somebody like her as your backbone?
So yeah, that's a lot of people don't know. Like before I even met T, I ain't gonna lie, Chanel might be one of my managers, like, whole time. Like, that's, nah, for real, though. Like, she was putting me out there. Like, you know, Chanel was on the scene before I hit the scene, you know what I'm saying? And her knowing, like, I used to show her my music and everything. She'd be like, you cold, you need to get out here, this and that. So I go with her to her showcases and everything. She was getting me in tune with people like you, people, you know, the DJs, everything. She was telling DJs to spin my stuff. This one I had, you know, a record out there was doing decent, you know what I'm saying? But
doing decent, my brother. It's done phenomenal.
Yeah.
Right.
No, not that record. It's but yeah, no, that was going crazy though. But yeah, no, I got a lot of love for her, man, for real.
Yeah, she definitely had, you know, put the word in, and I'm like, all right, let me check them out, and she got that ear.
Yeah,
she got that ear, my brother. So, you know what? Let's actually go back in time.
Rewind.
Somebody put Jones in the box.
Let's get into one of your joints, which is wrist work. You know, I had so many DJs hit me up for this record.
Yeah.
Swear.
That's
so
crazy.
Shout out to the DJs that hit me up, and I sent that bad boy out ASAP. This it's so catchy.
That's
I just
love.
want to say that this is a great like pre-pop out music. Like when I'm doing my makeup, like I'm getting ready to get tea. Yeah, this is one.
You got you the crib,
what I want.
Got you the crib cooking.
Okay, look.
Like niggas don't even cook no more. You remember how cooking was the shit when it first came out?
Right.
Everybody,
I got everybody moving the wrist
On the real.
everybody cooking again now.
So, you know, break down wrist work real quick, and we're going to get into it.
All right, so I made wrist work in my basement, in my crib, you know what I'm saying, on my computer. I think I was using GarageBand at this time. I ain't even upgrade to Logic. But, yeah, so I sent it out to a engineer in Atlanta. He engineered it, man. Showed it to TT like, hey, this one right here, man. This one. I'm talking about my man's was bumping it every day. So I'm like, yeah, this got to be it. Dropped it, went crazy ever since, you know what I'm saying?
And we finna get into wrist work right here, right now. iLLANOiZE via Logic. Don't go nowhere.
Hey, I just want love. I just want peace. I just want us. That's what Sprado. We just kick back. Feel like Luke Kane. I'ma fight back. Think I'm insane. Fucked up my wrist. Fucked up my wrist. I just fucked up my wrist. Fucked up my wrist. I just fucked up the wrist. Fucked up the wrist. I just fucked up my wrist. Fucked up my wrist. I'm whipping, I'm cooking a bird.
Dang, you keep dropping the F-bombs on the air.
Yeah, you feeling yourself.
My bad. Okay, they ain't never heard it before.
I ain't
They
cussing.
heard it before.
You doing good. You
Right.
the first.
Right.
I be
'cause
cussing a lot.
See, he loyal. He loyal, yo.
Because you loyal. That's the statistics say.
that if you cuss a lot, you loyal.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
So if
Yeah.
that don't curse, no, I'm just kidding.
If you don't curse, you don't trust them. Don't
ain't
trust
loyal.
nobody that don't curse. You feel what I'm saying? Now, you know, you recently put out an EP earlier, 2018. If I'm not mistaken, it was New Year, New Me.
Mm-hmm. Well, the EP was called New Me, but
There we go, New Me.
one of the tracks on there was Chanel True.
Yes, sir, it was. It was what, 5 tracks on that joint? Maybe 5, 6, or 7?
Seven, yeah, 7.
All them bad
Gave
boys,
3
man.
numbers.
Yep, I dropped that in April.
Ooh, that's when he was still Jay Sprado. Like, how has it been, you know, with the transition until now, musically?
I've grown in my music. Like, I've got more creative with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It grew when I was at I went to Cali. T took me to Cali, man, to meet Jeremih, and I was sleeping over his crib, sleeping at his house and everything, getting in the stew with him, and he taught me so much, like, within those 5 days of me being there, like, you know what I'm saying? Watching him get in, you know, freestyle something, like play with flows and play with like melodies and stuff like that. And then that was my first. He just threw me in there. He was like, "You trying to shoot? You trying to just shoot?" Yeah, he was playing the beat. I'm just in that vibe, and he like, "You trying to shoot on the beat? You trying to just freestyle? See what you get out of it?" I'm like, alright, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, you know this Jeremih, you know what I'm saying? Now he my homie and everything like that. But like my first time meeting, it was like, oh, this is crazy, bro.
He
Like,
asked me if I want to shoot my shot.
shoot my shot. So
But
I'm like, I gotta go crazy, bro. Like, I can't just go in there and bomb, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I went in there. It came out crazy. I was just freestyling, like doing whatever came to my mind, all melodies that came to my mind. And ever since then, I've been doing the same thing. and making like hits after hits.
How does it feel to have like an artist of Jeremiah's caliber, like kind of stamp you? You know, because I feel like you got his stamp at this point, and a lot of artists go far in their career and they don't get the stamps of bigger artists.
Somebody who's been holding down the city for
right,
years.
and then to be from the same city that you are, like, how does that make you feel?
It's amazing. Like I think that was one. I've been knew I could do this, but that was one of the moments.
Was that your
like,
turning point? Like, okay, I got to tee up now.
Yeah, it was like, whoa, you got to take this like way more serious than you would. Like I was going hard, but like now after like meeting him and seeing him like dance to my music and stuff like that, like this man pioneered for the city. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
thanks.
bro. You know what I'm saying? And he put so many people on from the city.
Yeah,
true. You know what I'm saying?
Think about all the Tink record he had. Yeah. Then he did a track with Dreezy Body.
He's really one of the
Just think about it. He's
gems.
the only artist from the city that's in top 10 and everybody's top 10
Facts.
on the radio for the past 10 years.
Look how long he. And one of my big things that I get from him is how long he been going.
Longevity.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like what has he taught you about longevity? Has he taught you anything about like how to stay, within this music industry for a long period of time?
I mean, just continue to stay fresh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be you, but continue to like grow and continue to try new things, try new melodies, try new songs, try new beats. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again.
Step out your comfort zone.
Yeah, it's gonna get repetitive. Yeah, step out your comfort zone and really, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know him as a singer. He been trying to rap now, and he cold with it. So.
Oh yeah.
That's out his comfort zone, but he's killing it. Like, and it's keeping him in the game for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So.
That's dope.
Oh, fuck this shit up. Yeah. I'm about to put this. That's my shit. Yeah. I listen to it, so I understand. What's something like from like you? Because I watched the Insta snaps of you and Cali.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I seen the shows you was
with
at
the,
too.
with the sunroofs, and you was just vibing out. Like, how was that to get into Cali?
No
the environment is the environment. Because a lot of people say when you leave Chicago, you know what I mean, the environment changed, your music changed. Like, how was that for you?
That's exactly what it was. Like, I'm telling T, like, we need to travel again so I can come back with 10 more of them. But, you know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know, it's just a different vibe that you get. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially at his crib, it's like,
you know what I'm saying? Who want to leave that?
Right? but it's like, a lot of music come from experiences and, like, what you hear, what you see, what you read. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people say read a lot, because the words you're not even knowing is like processing in your head when you start jotting stuff down.
Do y'all hear that? I'm sorry. That man just said read more.
Yes.
Pick up a book.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't read though.
Oh.
Did your experience in California?
But I encourage everybody to read though. You know what I'm saying?
Read is fundamental.
Yeah,
especially when you sign them contracts.
I mean, lately I ain't been writing, bro. Like, my stuff just be
coming to you
like out the head and just going.
That's powerful,
you know
bro.
Yeah,
so is that what more like influenced the song Party?
Yeah, I just was. I mean, some parts on there you're like the big booty. Like, that stuff I was just like literally like freestyling that, and it was they were like, oh, what? This go crazy. Like, ain't nobody did this flow before right here. You know what I'm saying? I just be trying to try new things, new flavors.
You know what? Since we talking about Party, let's get into Party, my brother. Who produced this joint?
My guy Sonic, man. You know what I'm saying? That boy 18. A dog.
Young talent.
A dog.
Man.
He got songs with Roddy Ricch, Cowboy, Dirt, and they all songs that's out and hidden. Like, you know what I'm saying? That new Cowboy joint he just dropped on World Star.
Oh, that was recent.
That was
Sonic.
recent. Sonic made that.
Dang.
And he got a track. This is his coldest track.
Is he from here?
Huh? Yeah, he from here.
We gotta get Sonic on.
Yeah.
Get Sonic up in here.
But now he dropped this other track. It's his coldest track. It's called Party. I think it's an artist. His name is Sprado. Yeah,
I think I heard
it.
too.
They be going crazy in the club.
I saw the video one time.
Yeah.
But I ain't watched
the birthday cake. It was like a birthday cake.
It
It was like a lot of parties, like a lot of turned up shit going on in that. I think I think that. I think
I think we got it.
Do we have?
Y'all got that? Hey, drop that.
I think we got
It's a party.
I think we got it.
We're gonna get into it right now.
If we're talking about the same song,
I'm trying to see if it's the same song you talking
is
about.
it It's party, right?
Yeah.
Party.
By Sonic.
And we got
With
it.
Sprado.
And we
Not
finna
Jay
play
Sprado,
it.
but with Sprado.
Sprado, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right
Got
here
that
on
joint.
Illinois via Logic Radio.
Play it.
Ay, take a sip for me. Ay, what you drink? Ay, got that shit on me. Ay, what you need? What you need? Got that shit on me. Got that shit on me. Ay, what you need? What you need? Got that shit on me. Yo. Bartender, ay, can I get a drink on the rocks? I need a drink on the rocks.
He don't get no warning.
Right, he don't give us no warning. He
just wanna party.
Right. Let us go live.
Hey, man.
Always. So look, with that song, my man's Joe Fletcher from Australia just did a mix to it.
Ooh.
Now,
He
So
did.
you got EMD music.
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
you know what I'm
So
saying?
they
That's
popping
the shit
X to your
people,
shit,
they
like
be
popping Molly
fist
to your
pumping
shit.
to.
Real.
He popping in Australia, so
Hot dang,
like
that's
he's,
dope.
He's
You
popping in
good.
Australia, like he's the one.
Molly.
Like
they-
somebody hit me in my DM the other day, T, like, oh, Joe Fletcher doing your song, you finna blow up in Australia.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Man,
go,
it's
you
hard,
gonna have to go to Australia now.
Yep, and
Get him a show.
and give him a show, and
yeah.
that's big. Like,
Nah,
when
that's
your-
big.
When your song get mixed in with techno, you know
Wait,
you
I was about
got
to say, when you crossing genres,
It go hard too.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy. It go hard, bro.
and the tempo. I mean, the tempo in general, it fits.
Yeah.
It amps you. I'm trying to stop dancing, I can't. Like it fits. So
I swear.
you got like the perfect BPM, the perfect flow.
Appreciate it.
How did that flow come about, man? Like what was going through your head when you started laying down a verse?
Hennessy.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't encourage. No, I was just playing.
hey, you wanna know what's crazy
Nah.
that you say that? Not to cut you off, but the last time you were sitting in this seat, we also interviewed Apollo So Godly, and he straight up said Hennessy was overrated. But look what Hennessy do for the track.
You feel
You
me?
feel me?
I be trying different liquors with different tracks though.
Try Moocal for your next
I was a Don Julio all,
Shout out
all the
Moocal
time. I was
Mafia.
at Jeremih crib.
Trap
say you was
Moocal
on
for your
who?
next track.
Don Julio. You say what?
Trap Moocal for your next track.
I don't know.
You don't know what that is.
Exactly.
That's some eggnog.
Nah,
Nah,
cuz.
That's
We black. We don't drink eggnog.
He said moo cow. I'm like,
It's cognac. You thinking about milk?
He said Moocal.
I ain't never had eggnog in my life, cuz.
that sounds like a
Me neither.
Disney Channel show or something.
Hey, yo, that's perfect.
The moo cows.
Hey, yo, you know what? I'm going to holler at them about that.
Oh hell no!
The Moo Cows is a family. Like the Brady Bunch.
Oh
I
man,
gotta
The
try it
moo
though. I'm
cows.
down with it. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with trying
new
new
thing.
things. You feel
New
me?
inspirations.
That
Right, you
is
know
gonna
what I'm
give you a
saying?
whole new
I
inspiration.
might
too.
make some
Yeah,
whole
man,
other
drop
stuff
some
out
Moocal.
there.
This he say what? Is that a Disney channel?
Is that? Oh, that sound like some eggnog. I can't
God.
believe you said egg. That was just disrespectful, cuz.
He in the holiday spirit.
I ain't
Eggnog
never
is
had
definite-
eggnog before.
I don't like eggnog.
I ain't never had
Let
it.
TV out the eggnog.
I ain't gonna say never
I ain't had no eggnog.
Yeah.
It's like if I have
It's
some,
just,
I have to have a
see
little
raw
bit
eggs
of it.
going into
Yeah,
a
what's
drink.
in it though?
I don't know.
It's like
I know
I don't know.
alcohol is. But
I was about to say I don't know what's in it. I was about to try to break down the ingredients, but it's
Yeah.
I mean, since we on
What's a
eggnog,
nog?
before we get into the
Nog.
conversation of your headliner, my brother, let's actually see what's the best and worst Christmas gift Sprado has ever received.
dun, dun,
What do
dun.
you want for this Christmas?
man. What y'all want me to start off with?
What's the worst?
Yeah, what's the
Christmas
worst
gift?
Christmas gift?
Y'all funny.
Gave his ass some socks with his
All
name
right.
on it.
Oh god. Oh god. Hey, them low key would be decent. Man. I ain't gonna show my
He got some
mood.
toys with no batteries.
Right. Let me see. This was back like in school.
Right,
You
that's
know
what
how
I'm
in
like. We ain't
school,
got no Christmas presents in a minute. For real, for real.
Once you get grown, it's over.
Right,
With.
they
It's
be-
like you know what I'm saying.
They
You ain't got no.
You lucky if you get a Merry Christmas text.
Well, okay,
message.
well, what's the worst gift you gave a person then?
I think I bought my daddy some work gloves. And he opened them joints. You know the face he make like, oh, got about 10 of these. But you know what I'm saying? Hey,
He was a shorty. So
yeah,
he
I was a
say
shorty though. Yeah, it was like, you know, I was excited too. I was like, this dude, he
Wait,
be working.
he was like, "Over my gift, daddy."
right.
So what's
They
the
be
gift
on
that got
point.
you almost choked you up like, damn, you did it. Though.
You did your thing.
You did this. I ain't had one. I don't think I had one of those before, unless when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I got my Xbox. I was like, oh yeah, that's crazy.
Remember them days.
What was something you would want under the tree this year though?
A platinum record.
Ooh.
Wow, that was a great answer.
Yeah.
My brother ain't playing no games.
Nah, I be manifesting, bro. My screensaver.
Speak it into existence.
Say Sprado gonna win a Grammy.
Hey, speak it into
And it's a
existence.
picture of a Grammy.
And you see that every day. Every
And
time
then
you
if
look
you
at
go
your
to
phone.
the other background, it's a platinum record with my name on it though.
Hey, go crazy.
Hey, I love that, man.
Well,
I
hey,
love that's
put it out in the
motivation.
universe.
Yeah, no, I'm going platinum in 2019.
Period.
Yep, and
And
like
you
the-
heard it here first, right here on Illinois
We
Radio.
gonna play it too. We gonna play this exact same interview. And we
Yep.
gonna be like,
Yeah.
yeah, we
We
told
told
you.
y'all.
Y'all got it first.
I
Y'all
told
got
y'all.
the first one to
Hey,
say it.
like
I
they say,
told y'all.
write down your goals.
Yeah.
And put them in front of your face, and it'll happen.
Put 'em
And you
on
got
your
it right
mirror.
there.
Yeah.
You got it right. Every
I wake,
reminded him.
I wake up and tell like people don't understand manifestation, bro. Like I wake up literally be like, I'm going platinum in 2019. I'm going platinum in 2019. The more I put it out in the universe, the more it's gonna happen.
Yep.
The more the
I
universe is
put
gonna
like
bring it
me
back
and
to
T.
you.
We put all where we at right now. We put all of this in the universe. We was like, we ain't even have it planned out yet. We was just like, we gonna do it.
I don't think I even asked you. How did you guys meet?
I did one of his showcases
Okay.
at what's his Casey Moran's.
Okay.
He invited me out there too because he seen New Year, New Me, and he said he was bumping that. Come on, TT, come over here, man.
He like, help me,
Right.
please, please help me.
Now introducing my dog T Taylor.
But now, tomorrow we gonna be at the Y. You already know what it is. I'm gonna do that drop. But I seen the New Year, New Me video with him and Chanel, and it caught my eye, man. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I had a showcase coming up, and I said, yo, man, I kind of like the video. I like what you got going on. I thought he had a team behind him already, but like I said, it was just him and his pops. You know what I'm saying? So they came out to the show, and he ripped it. I mean, like he blew everybody away. All my guys was like, yo, shorty cold. So I got in contact with his pops, and it just so happened that I had a show maybe in November. I met him in March or April, but I had a show in November, and him and his pops had came to. It was like a talent show. Just it was like Apollo, Cheer and Boo. And he came, but his pops was like, man, I like his energy. I hadn't even met him yet, but when I had came over there and I chopped it up with him, he said he had came to my show. I didn't know that.
And we was literally in the stands. Never met this man. Me and my pops. He was like, "Hey, bro, would be a cold manager."
You know what I'm saying? Manager
Like
wasn't
crazy, bro. Like I'm just like the
when
way the stars align is like
When
wow.
I seen that you two was together, I'm like, oh, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
I felt that. As soon as I knew that, you were partnered up with T, and T was partnered up with you, I'm like, oh yeah,
we both
straight.
Sagittarius too.
Yeah, I mean, it linked instantly.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really rock with too many new people like that. I mean, I give them the ear and I give them the fair chance, but the second that I kicked it with bro, it was like instantly like a bond. So, and I never believed in just taking somebody's career, and because there's a lot of people that call themselves managers. I didn't believe in just saying the name and like, yeah, I manage bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that. You gonna manage them. A manager is somebody who's supposed to really coach and really supposed to guide their career, tell them, you know what I'm saying, give them advice. Like I told Sprado, be yourself, but at all times, like, he take advice too, you know what I'm saying? So we just bounce off each other, and I told him I'm learning, he learning, and we both gonna go together. So I mean, I feel like our bond is more powerful than anything outside of even the music. Like I rock with him as a person, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta know somebody, like I said, to be their manager. You know what I'm saying?
No.
If you don't know him, you just wasting your time, really. You know what I'm saying?
Like bro, check up on me. Like it don't even gotta be music. Like bro, just make sure I'm good.
You good.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So
That's love, man.
this my big brother for real, bro.
That's one thing I'm like, man, I never asked how y'all met. But yeah, like I said, once I seen that you two were together, I knew it. I'm like, oh yeah, Sprado good. He in good hands. Because I know from back, I know what you did, in your previous times with the shows. I've been at some of your showcases, and all of them was packed out.
Right.
So I'm like, oh yeah.
Nah, everywhere we go, somebody, it's just like a good 10 people that walk up to him like, hey, your shows used to be busting back in the day. Like, it's like, they be like, hey, I ain't never seen him put his stamp behind no artist. This is first time. Like, everybody that we meet, bro, that know him be telling me the same exact thing. Like, he ain't never put his stamp on nobody, so, this must be some real.
That's big,
I
man.
believe, man. I'm a fan before anything, and like I tell Sprado, every time he drops something new, I get excited. It be sometimes I can't even listen to iTunes. It be times I can't even listen to iTunes because he send me so much music, and I just be vibing to his music. So sometimes I just gotta really catch up on other people's music, but. I'm Team Sprado, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I met with it.
Hey, I saw both of y'all. Matter of fact, speaking of those,
gang.
Those
Tickets.
sweats you guys had.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's get into the Thunderbolt first before we get into the tickets.
All right.
Because we actually giving away the tickets on our Instagram. So if you're listening, you better be
I hope
commenting
you're right.
under Sprado's drop for
Look,
those
man.
tickets. You
Y'all
feel
Y'all-
me?
listening.
You feel me?
Y'all don't want to miss them free tickets.
I'm
boy.
trying to tell you.
The
Tax
word
at
is
the
free,
door.
okay? Free, okay?
Free. It's not a lot of free-ish
And
nowadays.
it's around the holiday season, so you don't get too much free stuff around this time of year.
Now, where did this infamous Thunderbolt come from, my brother?
Bro, so my name is Sprado. One day I was just playing in my phone with like emojis and stuff, like just trying to, cause I don't even know how my mind worked, to be honest. Like I just be doing stuff, bro, and like the lightning bolt looked like a S to me, and then I was like, I'm just gonna put a 9 right there, cause it's like, you know, I've seen people use 9s as P's and stuff like that, and then RAD, and then. So how I found the the dot, because can't nobody find that.
Yeah.
It's but if you hold the 0, it'll pop up on the iPhone.
Wow.
But I was bored one day and I was just holding every every letter, every number, all of that.
I'm gonna keep it what I did to say.
Like 100, yeah, like just trying to figure out what was on what else was on the
what else
board.
on
Like,
there?
that's literally what I was doing, and I seen that, and I just put it on the end of it, and it made a dope logo. So it's literally through text message.
That's crazy. Look, Apple done changed the game with their little emojis there.
Yeah.
Apple helps people come up with names.
On the real,
Right.
with logos. Forget it. They
Right.
can come up with
With
logos.
logos.
That's
Yeah.
d-
A
'cause I
logo
always-
through text message, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? People usually draw something up or something, like, but I literally just,
boom, and it popped. That's
Yeah.
why
Yeah,
I
that's
always wonder. I'm like,
Very
what-
effective.
It is. Let the people know where they can find you on social media and things of that nature. Then we gonna get into it.
yo, so you can find me on Instagram right now at Sprado _. That's SPRADO _. I'm my Twitter is under construction right now. You know, after this conversation, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna say Sprado after today. So
I think it's available too. So
yeah.
you better grab it while you can.
man, I gotta get on it
Somebody
now.
come steal your
Yeah,
songs.
that's what, because Jay Sprado was taken, so I had to put music behind it and everything like that. But on Facebook, you can follow me on Jay Sprado. I got to change that too. But yeah,
Search Sprado on
yeah,
all your social media.
everything, Apple Music,
Let 'em know where they can-
Spotify, Tidal, SoundCloud. What else, T?
Everything.
Make sure you tune into Two Pretty Pennies every Tuesday, because you never know, I might drop some gems on you.
Your stuff be busting too. You be having all the old dudes on your stuff.
She got the sugar daddies.
all the sugar.
She got all the sugar daddies.
Sugar daddy. Oh God, let me find out. That's how she.
She got that S on the real.
That's how she bust the fit. The sugar daddy. Sugar daddy.
Y'all funny. Y'all funny because if I got a sugar daddy, he late on some bills.
His name Barry too.
Hey Barry.
Hey Barry.
Rent due on the first Barry, so
Right.
I'm need you to come.
Yo, my man said, let me buy this when she bust the fit out.